and it's truly an honor and a privilege to be here amongst all of you. I think when I received a call from Mrs. Sandeep, I was thrilled. I said this is a great opportunity for me to come back to the school after a couple of years when students are back, and I would love to interact with all of you. And this is a great opportunity, of course, that parents are here, students are getting awards. What best to interact and meet you all in person. So with that, I thank again Mr. Jacob, Mr. Abraham, the principal of the senior school, and of course Sunanda ma'am for her gracious invitation to be here at this auspicious ceremony. All your parents, I'm sure this is a proud moment for all of you. Your students are getting awards, and believe me students, while some of you have received awards today, but you all are winners. You all are back, you are all meeting each other in person, you've done academically, you've done really well, and absolutely, I couldn't agree more with Mr. Jacob that yes, last couple of years were difficult for us and of course for students as well. When there was online learning at home, there were classes happening online, students couldn't go downstairs to play with their friends. And yes, it was a difficult moment for technology providers for us as well. I know even I was working over the weekends as well. My team was taking sessions. We were making our tools available for students to ensure that digital learning continues and not even one student is left out if we are able to impact in whatever capacity. All our trainings for teachers, lesson plans, resources for students, it was double the effort that was happening. But I'm glad that we could all partner so that students are successful. And today, I really want to take a moment and a big round of applause for all the students present here for achieving this, sailing through those difficult times together. And many congratulations to parents. I'm sure this is a proud moment for all of you. Well, students, I'm sure this is great, and this is the defining moment for all of you. So, take up the responsibility, own today and define your future, because the future belongs to you. Education, I'm also an educationist, yes, and a parent as well, and I know that education is beyond the four walls of the classroom. And I completely relate to all the educators who put in there so much of hard work in creating world-class content, curriculum, resources, activities to ensure there's learning outcomes. Students are able to understand the concepts, what is being taught in the class. But I'll probably also talk about the other level which teachers make sure that it's not just the academics, it's not just the marks, but the overall personality of the students that they can contribute to, be it through sports, latest technology, or also imbibing values. And these are the three things that really helps in overall nurturing holistic development of students from classroom to career. Well, I'm sure parents can relate to it, and I'm myself a parent, that 30 years back when I was in school, we only had 3 streams: arts, science and commerce. And they were pretty much covered by the marks that we got. Well, things have changed. When my son had to opt for his subjects in school, there were plenty of variety. And yes, the school was always very, very particular. And I'm really glad that today's students are very clear about the choices that they want to make in life. They have multiple options. They want to learn skills and follow their passion, which is extremely, extremely important in today's life. We do a lot of mentoring sessions at Adobe as well. And I'm sure, when we talk about Adobe, the first thing that comes to your mind is PDF or Photoshop. But yes, there's much more to that in terms of contributing to the digital ecosystem and digital learning. And we are in the digital era where everything is just at a click away, be it shopping, be it telecom, anything that we talk about, and even ordering food for that matter, it's all about digital, and of course, why not digital learning as well? And it's also the experience that matters. I was reading a very interesting article a couple of days back which talked about the creators economy and hashtag metaverse. And I'm sure students, you can definitely relate to it. When we talk about digital experiences, content, but good quality content definitely makes a lot of difference. So while we were doing these internship programs, there were a couple of mentoring sessions that were happening one-on-one. And very interestingly, after 2 weeks of the mentoring, while we had taught a couple of tools to the students and how they are going to use it in various projects, be it academics or their own personal social life, one of the students came up with an app, and he developed it because during the pandemic, he saw a couple of his students going through a couple of issues related to mental disorders. And he created an app on the awareness so that people can talk freely about it. I think that was completely path-breaking, and that is something that I think today's students have the courage and compassion to share their ideas, their thoughts very freely. Another student, he came up with a beautiful concept that he had challenges in learning technology, and he created a complete platform, the Cloud Campus, where not only his students can learn technology, but also take it to the community, where he's not only teaching students in India virtually, but he has a global fan following of followers. I think that is the power of technology today, that students have at their hand. Teachers are definitely teaching them in the classroom, but it's their will, their passion, how to take it forward. And that's something that determines their future. Because jobs are changing. And we are all talking about, the digital economy, how skills need to change in the next couple of years. It's no longer the marks, it's knowledge, skills, and attitude that defines your personality and how you are going to convert into a leader later on. An interesting fact that I always quote, we had done a bit of a research, and about 85% of students, that is the Gen Z, have an entrepreneurial spirit. And for that, it's important that they not only learn how to use technology as a part of the curriculum, but also take it forward in their community as well by creating more and more projects. And something that I always believe in, that there is immense opportunity out there. Each one of you has that potential. But it's important that you not only come out, share it with others, but also take it forward and learn more about it, along with the community efforts. So there are just 3 points that I thought that I'm going to share with all of you. Number 1, and stay curious, and don't be afraid to ask questions. I know at times we hold ourselves back that, hey, how can I ask this question if my friend is not asking? But go forward, ask questions, and even if you're not doing too well, just remember that there are challenges, but right after that road, there is a victory that is awaiting for you. So go ahead, challenge the status quo, and don't be afraid to fail. Second, that I personally believe in, attitude of gratitude. I know you are extremely thankful to your teachers, your school leaders, your parents. So go ahead. Maybe after this, you can always go back and say thank you to them too. And last but not the least, stay happy. Follow your passion. I'm truly fortunate that I work for an organization, Adobe, which lets me follow my passion, which is about education. And here I am, attending this amazing ceremony with all you wonderful parents, school leaders, pathways, and of course, the brilliant students who are sitting in front of me. So with that, thank you once again for inviting me to this, and I look forward to